Hey class, so today this chapter is all about reviewing your business comprehensively. It touches on a couple of really interesting points. It's pretty straightforward. It just talks about the things that you need to do in order to review your business and make it more effective. The things that they bring up, or the examples they bring up, are really interesting though. They talk about the 2007 to the current financial crisis, and uh, they talk about the housing prices, especially, well, obviously in the subprime loans, and what banks could have done in order to make that not happen. They also talk about progressive insurance and kind of how they used constant review to create new insights, which is interesting. Um, and one of the really interesting points that I thought is um, Allstate, who copied Progressive a few years after they started making an approach for a MyRate program, which was like you're paid according to your risk. Um, Progressive went, or I mean, Allstate went from 3 different prices to 400, and Progressive has even more than that. It just has over a billion different pricing cells. So that's really interesting, just to read more and understand more about that. Um, we also learn about Capital One. Um, Talks a lot about how they review their business strategy and business models, and how they were going to go from basically losing their company to being able to continue operating and acquire more business, and different business ventures as well. Another one was American Airlines. They kind of compare American Airlines to Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines has been profitable for 36 consecutive years, whereas American Airlines and other major U.S. airlines have been haven't been very profitable for several years. Um, Kind of attributes it to their their models, and how Southwest is just so simple and the other ones are not. Another point it talks about is reviewing competitors and analytical targets, um, and just making so that you can understand where you are. I thought it was funny you talked about the Oakland A's and Michael Lewis. If you don't know who Michael Lewis is, it's kind of funny to hear about his story, how he um, would gauge a player's attributes, and then he wrote a book about it, and everybody else found out, and kind of gave their secrets, the Oakland A's secrets, away. So there's a lot of interesting things. Also talks about Netflix and how um, they've had to review the data from all their customers and those trends just to become more effective. Um, so reviewing is obviously something that constantly needs to be done in order to stay effective and stay, in the top of your field. So gives a lot of good tools and a lot of good suggestions in order to do that. It's a good chapter.